Thursday the 30th of April, chemo day. Three chemos today. It's going to be a brutal day, but this week with that overdose that I had on the steroids, it worked an absolute treat. Didn't have a bad day at all. I've had all good days, been busy. We've been busy this week. We have been cutting trees back, cutting loads of trees back, letting our bird fly free, so we shouldn't get any bird poo on my garden when it's done. Gardener is coming today, the 30th of April, so he starts today. It's going to take a couple of weeks in total. I think it's going to take him a couple of days, then the putting man's coming to get the putting green done, so can't wait. So excited. So I've had a good weekend, all good all week actually. I had our Andy and Mel come round out, they helped me with the trees.
Oh, bugger! Oh my lord! Did you get that?
This is crazy. He reckons he's going to pull it down. This is the guy that's on chemo. Yeah, absolute mental. Woo! Where's Andy gone? Where's Andy?
How did everybody go
He said, where's Wally's? Where's Andy?
through? Here for life. Can you bring me some food?
Oi, Tarzan, what are you doing in there?
Is somebody going to help me or not?
We're just going to stand and laugh at you. You numpties.
Careful.
Jesus.
I think I can see Andy. I think he's alive, guys.
You're right, and you just take the photo.
Ah!
Yeah, mate.
There he is.
Obviously Andy was doing his well, he was actually doing his first triathlon this weekend. Must have injured him a little bit. Obviously if he hadn't have been helping me with the trees all weekend, he might have been able to win. Might have been able to win. But who did win though is Roberto. Being lazy, didn't help me with the trees, but he rested and he won the little brig triathlon, bless him. So the old boy is back on the game. I have also, but Angie don't know yet, I've bought a new little putter for myself. It's one that Brooksy told me about, that used to be his favourite putter when he was pretty good. Obviously he's not as good nowadays because he plays once a year and only scores 76. He does my head in. But always take advice for Brooks. So I've bought an old putter that he used to have. Not his old putter, just a different putter. But thought I'd give it a try. So hopefully when the garden's done, we'll see what it's like. We're back. Here we go. Big day. 3 chemos today. Took me 5 steroids last night, 5 this morning. No overdoses this week. And my antihistamines. So all good. Prep's good. Let's hope. I am booked in for 9 because I checked yesterday when I came for my bloods. So hopefully everything should go quite well today. Let's see. So just finished my first chemo, which was irinotecan. I had an hour of that, and I'm actually feeling a bit dizzy. Starting to feel a little bit dizzy and a bit of hot flushes, so I am having a couple of reactions. I do remember that last time actually. This irinotecan, yeah, it gave me hot flushes and made me a bit dizzy, so I just went a bit sleepy, so just had to turn championship manager off because I don't want to hinder Scunthorpe's season. Earlier as well I did get the anti-sickness for the 5-day, that tablet that I liked, so should be feeling alright anti-sickness wise this week. And I got the steroids in the bag, so we're all good and everything's on time, and I'll be going on to my next chemo very shortly because I've just flushed through. So yeah, just had irinotecan and we'll go on and find out what I'm having after that. Oxaliplatin, that's the next one. Oxaliplatin, that's the one where everything makes me feel cold, my hands and everything when I touch cold stuff. when I had that drink and it made my throat all really cold inside. So we'll crack on. So yeah, the first one's done, so I'm just going to have a little rest now because that irinotecan has just took a little bit of power out of me. Just finishing my oxaliplatin, and no reactions to this one actually. Felt all right. So I've just been to see Sharon, see how she's getting on. So she's doing well. She gave me a bit of cake, a bit of carrot cake. It was lovely again. Just had the results of my bloods though. My latest blood markers, they've gone to 144, 88 last week, 144 this week. And I was like, oh, that's not good. And then I said, actually though, I says, but I do think my tumour in my neck is getting a bit smaller. It's not as prominent here. So she's like, actually, if your tumour is going down, sometimes your markers can go up slightly. Because apparently it's breaking away and going into your bloodstream or something, I don't know. But I said, you're talking rubbish, aren't you, to me? She went, no, actually, that's how I always thought it was to do with blood markers. But she said that's not always important. And doctors have also said before, it's not always important. They don't always go by blood markers. So because my tumour's a little bit smaller, I think, than it was originally, I'm still staying pretty confident, guys. 144 is still not too bad. It was 170 about a month ago, so we can cope with that. I'll be starting my third chemo, my nab-paclitaxel, in about 15 minutes, I reckon. So I've just had to have antihistamines and steroids to get ready for this nab-pack. It's making me a bit drowsy actually, so I might have a little snooze once this chemo starts. So I've got an hour of the chemo and then an hour of the flush. We're at 4 o'clock now, so it's going to end up being about 7 o'clock by the time I leave. Right, so you know when I was having that reaction to that first chemo today, which was, let me see if I can go and find it. It was irinotecan. When I was having that reaction to irinotecan when I was real warm, it says in the notes, if the patient suffers from these side effects, one of them's like sweating. So I was feeling really warm, and that inside my body felt like, I was just saying, it felt like I'd run a 10k. My body was that warm inside. So I can have, it's called like the bee sting or something, it gives you a little injection. It's called atropine. So I've got to have this little injection next time in my arm, atropine, and that'll stop them symptoms. Because that's happened twice now while I've been having that irinotecan. So, future reference, a bit of atropine beforehand, I'll cure that. Right, so I've just finished my last chemo. I'm now flushing through. You can see my line's still white, but I have had no reactions. So the steroids have worked. I haven't needed an overdose this week. So hopefully all good. Got about an hour to go. It's now 10 to 6. I'm going to have been here from 9 o'clock in the morning till probably 7:15. Now that is a long day. But Scunthorpe United have got further from relegation zone, so we're looking a bit safer. So it's been a productive day. 7:10 at night. Finally leaving. Not leaving out of them doors. I'm David Fletcher. Get me out of here.